Come here, you scoundrel. I'm gonna destroy you.
Antonio, my son's dying, and the money for his surgery was stolen.
Honey, it's something urgent. I'll be right back. Go back to sleep.
No, you'll disappear like Mom, and I'll be all alone.
I won't leave you, I promise. Detective's word. 5 years ago, my wife visited her folks and disappeared. I searched the whole city. Hospitals, dens, accident reports, nothing. I was sure my wife was dead, but then she called in the middle of the night. Where were you these 5 years? And who's the guy with you? Julia's been crying her eyes out for years. We buried you.
I'll explain everything, but right now we need to save my son. $2 million is gone. We can't raise that again, and the surgery's tomorrow.
So you thought of me only because you need money? Stop insulting my wife. It's your problem you missed out on this royal flush here. A jackpot wife for sure. Too bad she's sleeping around. Come here, you son of a...
Frank, don't!
At the doctor's office, I learned I'd fought my wife's new husband, and the dying boy was their son.
Our boy is 4. He's had a heart condition since birth. For 3 years, we raised money for surgery on social media. Dollar by dollar, literally. We still didn't have enough, so Frank mortgaged the house.
It's the maid. She vanished the same day the money disappeared. These have-nots, always looking for something to steal. Quit looking down your nose. Got any proof? I'll help you, Samantha, but on one condition. Our daughter mustn't know you're in town. I won't let you hurt her again.
But I so wanted to see her. All right, I promise. Just save my son.
I'll try. What's the maid's address? They'd probably cash out the money and put it in a safe before the surgery. Maria had only worked for 1 month and disappeared at the same time as the money. Maria, why didn't you go to work yesterday? It's important. Leave her alone. These rich people are completely out of line. Sending bouncers after a maid. Easy, I'm a detective. Samantha and Frank's son will die if you don't tell me where the safe is.
What safe? I was at a funeral. My mom got hit by a car. I'd never take what isn't mine, but last night...
Maria, don't tell him anything. It's not our business. The child's life is in your hands.
I saw my employer last night. She went into the trailer next door. A real thug lives there.
Get out or I'll throw you out. She's told you everything.
Antonio, I'm in your office. Come over right now.
On my way. Just need to pick someone up. I have questions. Who are you? What are you?
Antonio, Frank is gone, and my boy's getting worse. What do I do?
My question to you. Who is this, and what's the deal with you two?
He's my brother.
What?
Dad, I waited and waited for you at home. Where were you? Mom? My sweet daughter.
Nobody move. The girl and I are leaving. Let her go or you're a dead man. Well, she's a dead girl if you don't sit down. If you let us leave, nobody gets hurt.
Julia!
I'll send you my account number, and we won't see each other again, sis. 1, 2, 3. Hit him. Now spill it.
Doug couldn't have taken the money, and he didn't know about our son. Doug did 2 years in jail instead of me.
5 years ago, Samantha went to see her mom, and Doug was there too. He just got out of jail and was celebrating with his thug buddies, unconcerned that his mother was dying with a serious illness.
I couldn't leave Mom on her own, and then one of Doug's thugs attacked me. I accidentally pushed him off the balcony in self-defense. Doug offered to take the fall if I set him up for life. He'd already had 2 convictions for stealing and would end up in jail sooner or later. I didn't tell you about him because I feared he'd hurt you. When he found out you were a detective, he threatened to hand me over to the cops if I returned home. I ended up alone in a new town. That's when I met Frank. He took me in, took care of me, And 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. Because of our boy's illness, Frank worked day and night and was never around.
What did Frank do for a living?
He created online games.
Name one.
I don't know.
When did you notice she was gone?
He's been out of reach for a few hours. Maybe he's stuck at the police station. He went there to raise Cain for all the inaction.
Go back to your son. Start the surgery. I know where the money is.
Mom, can I go with you? I want to see my brother.
I called my friend at the station to find out if Frank was still there, but there was no report from anyone named Frank. Nobody had opened the case. There was only one version left. Stop. Snap out of it. Your son is dying right now.
He means nothing to me, you knucklehead. He's your son. She was already pregnant. But thanks for letting me use them. Now I have a few million to play with.
Do you like it?
I love it. Can't believe you're getting married again. Where's Mom and my little brother?
Samantha took her son to rehab. He was stable and I allowed it. But I think she's afraid the boy's gambling father will want revenge. He's not the boy's dad. How did you know Frank stole the money? When we first met, he called my wife a poker hand. Now that's clever. The worst part is the boy got worse not because of his heart. What caused it then? He was poisoned by heavy metals. I'm sure Frank's behind this too. Probably. He wanted to cash out faster, and he never mortgaged any house. I'll make sure he's brought to justice.
Dad, why'd she leave us again?
We'll find her, dear. Detective's word.